Hey guys! Like my shirt has Whitney Houston on it. Can't really see, but anyways, so welcome back to my channel. It's been like a few weeks since I posted a video. That's just because like I just been busy and a lot has been going on personally, and I mean not nothing like too bad or anything like that, but like I had some car problems for like the past like month and a half, and I bought a new car like what was that, last week. So I was like busy like dealing with my car situation, and I'm still getting used to my new car and just different things. And so I also started a new work schedule this week, so I'm working like 6:30 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which means I have to get up earlier and things like that. So now I've been on this schedule for about 4 or 5 days now. So hopefully I can get adjusted and now I can get back to videos. So my days off had changed also. So it was like the day that I normally would film on, I had to change that up because now I have to work on that day, but I got a different day off. So it's all gonna work out. So I just happened to be off today and I was like, I gotta film something. I don't wanna keep the people waiting, because when you keep people waiting, they lose interest. Applies to a lot of things in life. You guys are gonna have to excuse my scarf on my head, because it's not that I'm trying to lay my edges or anything right now, because I'm at home and so it really doesn't matter, but it helps to keep my bangs and whatever little flyaways off of my face while I do my makeup. So yeah, and it just helps to, you know, really just keep my hair into place while I'm at home. So yeah. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I've previously done. Well, not that much different, but today's theme is going to be beauty on a budget. So this is actually something that I've been wanting to do since before I even started my channel. It's something that I saw another influencer, YouTuber do, Makeup Shayla, and I think I've seen like I Love Sarai Karen. I think you guys probably know who that is. She's done this before, but this is basically like I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using only drugstore brands, or just, since I don't have like everything drugstore, basically just the more inexpensive makeup brands, because I feel like in this day and age, in 2019, there are a million different makeup brands. And I mean, so many, you guys, and they're all fantastic. They all have certain products that they're, you know, good for, whatever, but not everybody has the money to always dish out on that. And even sometimes, speaking for myself, like, you want the high-end products, you want the most trendiest products, but sometimes those products be the ones that cost a little bit more. And I know that not everybody can get a, you know, a palette that's $40-$50 there, but believe it or not, there is so many makeup products out there that are very inexpensive. I think people kind of assume like, oh, well, she wears makeup, so she's spending all that money on makeup. No, you will be so surprised like how much makeup you can find for the low. Number one, there's nothing wrong with getting makeup at a drugstore. So like Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, wherever. Some of them, you know, sell stuff. And sometimes it can be just as costly if you get a whole bunch of it. But I mean, just if you're just a person who's also not very familiar with a lot of the prestigious brands that are out there, then this is for you. And I think it's important that YouTubers show things not only with just what's trending or what's the most expensive brand. It doesn't have to be bought from a department store or from Ulta or Sephora. Even though we love those stores, even if we're just window shopping in those stores, it's nice to know that there are other products out there that work honestly just as well. So hopefully, you know, you guys get something out of this. So what I did, not only did I pick up some products that I'm familiar with, just stuff that I've just collected over time. A lot of the stuff that I just use on a regular basis is pretty cheap, or found it at a drugstore. So every single product that I'm putting on my face today was probably less than $10 each. And now, not that I bought all of it at once though. Like I said, I've collected stuff over time, and I'm just like, okay, I got enough now to where I can do a pretty good review and video on this. So I want you guys to just sit back and enjoy. Whatever questions you have on the products that I'm using, comment below. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you subscribe. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before and you still haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment, something. I'm open to all comments. As long as it's not hateful, that's all that matters. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I technically already have kind of prepped my skin a little bit. I just washed my face and I also just did a face mask, which by the way, the skincare products that I used were from a drugstore. And so I already just did a face mask and everything. So it's like, really, I don't have to put any primer or anything, but I'm going to anyway. So this primer is actually by LA Colors. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this brand. Very inexpensive. Actually, guess where I got this? The Dollar Tree. Y'all, the Dollar Tree sells makeup. Now, not all of it is like your favorite brands, but LA Colors is a pretty well-known and expensive brand. I mean, like, it's something that you could find at Walmart or anything like that. Nothing too serious, but this is face primer. And they also have some Wet n Wild too in the Dollar Tree. I was like, okay, Dollar Tree, like, and if you ever been to the Dollar Tree, you know that every product they have is $1. Literally everything is $1. Everything. So, I mean, some face primer for $1. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nobody to try that. So, this is actually, it says it's called Smoothing Face Primer and it's color correcting. And it's the clear kind, minimizes pores. So this is always good to put on before makeup. I don't always wear primer. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, but I don't always wear it just because sometimes if you already have moisturizer on, like let's say you washed your face and you have a certain oil or moisturizer that you use with your cleansing products, then you really don't have to because it already kind of gives you a base for your foundation. But since this is for the purpose of the video, I mean, why not? So I'm just gonna take a little bit, and with primer, you don't need a whole lot. And if I'm looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking in my mirror, so yeah. Oh, I just dropped it. Now, I'm really just curious about this because they said this was going to be clear. Now, mind you, this is my first time trying this with y'all, so just bear with me. They said this was going to be clear, honey, but this is not clear. This is kind of white. But it's okay because we're going to work with it, honey. I'm putting this all in my T-zone because I tend to be really shiny in my T-zone. And this is also where you can kind of see some of my fine lines and things. So I'm going to try and eliminate those. I'm also just going to lightly put some in this area because I tend to have a lot of my pores being seen. Also some on my nose. I'm mad because they said this is clear and it ain't clear. But hey, what would a product be if you didn't try it out? You know, like I think that that's really important. When you do makeup, don't be afraid to try new stuff. I know it's easy to, I mean, I do it all the time. You know, you stick with the brands that you've known for years or whatever, but we are going to see. Okay, I'm back. So, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of that primer, only because it was just like a little too white and I don't want to look like a ghost, even though it's gonna, my foundation, everything's gonna cover it. I just didn't really like that because some primers I've used weren't like that. But either way it goes, primer is good because it's like a base for your foundation and it really just helps to set your makeup like underneath. That way you're not, you know, having your pores and everything all seen. It did help, you know, my pores aren't as visible, so that works. So next, I also like to start with a setting spray to kind of set the mood a little bit. I've used this in a previous video. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish. And this is a setting spray. And I've told you guys what setting spray does before, but in case you didn't know, this is good to set under and over your makeup. So this is really good. If you want your makeup to stay all day, you need setting spray. You need powder or primer. One of them things, at least two of those things. That way your makeup can stay all day, especially if you're like me and you have really oily skin. You need those. And this is the matte finish, which means it's going to mattify your face and so it won't be as shiny throughout the day. So now that we've prepped and primed our face, we are now going to do our foundation. Now, right here I have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Now this is a liquid foundation, however, and this is called the matte and poreless. However, I've had these for a while, and when I bought them, the first time I bought it, it was too dark. Second time it was too light, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not buying any more of that foundation. What I'm going to, well, not at the moment, but what I'm going to do is mix them, because I don't want to be too dark, but I don't want to be too light either, because when your makeup is too dark for your skin tone, it looks kind of weird. And then when it's too light, you look ashy. We don't want either one of those. We want to look just right, honey. So I'm going to mix these, and then I'm going to show you guys what the product looks like on my face. By the way, these foundations can be found at Walmart, Walgreens, again, those type of places, like literally, and even Ulta has these. Actually, I forgot to mention that. Don't sleep on Ulta, because they do got the good brands like Anastasia. They have Kylie's Cosmetics and Tarte and all those other fancy products, but they also have like Neutrogena, they have Maybelline, L'Oreal, they have everything. That's one thing that they got that Sephora does not. Sephora pretty much sells the high-end brands, which is cool, because you know that's where you can always go for that. But Maybelline is sold at Ulta, and I promise you this was less than $10. I'm telling y'all, like, if you are on a tight budget but you still need some makeup, do not sleep on these types of products. Okay. So now I've kind of just mixed them a little bit on my hand. I didn't have anything nearby, so whatever. So just going to go ahead, see, like that looks a little bit closer to my skin tone. I'm just gonna swirl it around a little bit more. This is almost just as close to my Fenty Beauty foundation, and it's the same type. It's still liquid. Now, some people are not fans of liquid foundation, and that is okay. Some people like the powder, but I personally like the liquid just because it gives you coverage, but at the same time it's not caked on. Like, it's lightweight, so it'll definitely not be too much for your skin. My neck is like super dark right now. I just like got dark out of nowhere. But what's weird is like my face is like a lot darker. I mean, if my face is like a lot lighter than my neck, it's weird. That's okay, honey, because we're still going to put some makeup down here as well. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have that problem, especially like if you are a woman of color, you might have problems with hyperpigmentation, dark spots. Sometimes our skin is like different colors. Even people who are of lighter skin color, like, it's just like weird. All of our skin is different. So don't judge people, you know, if you think, oh, that foundation don't match her. Look, hey, sometimes it'd be hard to match sometimes, and we all live and learn. So now I'm just gonna go through and blend this. I think it looks really good, you guys. I really do. Like, it's a pretty lightweight foundation. I mean, I don't even feel this on my skin right now. So if you're looking for something lightweight, Maybelline Fit Me is your gal. So I've been trying to do this thing where I put foundation over my brows. The last time I did it, I really still liked it. Usually I would do like my brows and stuff first, if you guys watch my first few videos, but I'm trying something new now because people have said putting it over your brows is nicer. But again, with makeup, it's whatever works for you. So far, I think I like the coverage of this. Like, what do y'all think? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, y'all. Like, mind you, these are two different colors mixed together, because if y'all would have seen the first one, y'all be like, it's a little dark, sis. And this one was a little too light. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I was just super pale when I bought this, but I'm like, no. Okay, so now I'm going to go in again with that same setting spray. Make sure that my foundation looks nice and matte. And we're gonna let that dry for a second. Okay, so like I said, this is the matte and poreless foundation. I think it's pretty good for like a drugstore foundation. I think it's pretty good. If you don't think so, hey, don't try it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with some concealer. Now this concealer is also a Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And this, for some reason, is in the shade Deep, but this don't look that deep to me. We gonna try it. And if it don't look good, then we gonna put something else on. So I'm just gonna put a little, ooh, that's so light. That is so light. My concealer is usually not that light. But this is supposedly the Deep. Listen, some of these brands, I might have to go back to the store and get some more, because this just seems too light. But, and like, your concealer can be a little bit light, but like, honey, like, I might have to go over this with a like a darker concealer that I have, just because I don't want y'all to be thinking I'm looking crazy. And I just went lightly just because I just felt like this was going to come out kind of weird. I guess it doesn't look that bad. I was thinking it was going to come out more like making me look like a ghost or something, but I guess it's not that bad. It's actually blending pretty well. I'll give it that much. I'll give it that. Okay, so next, I know you guys are probably like, dang, she put on a lot of makeup today. It's just because I'm just trying to just show y'all some new stuff. So this is kind of a older thing that I've had. It's like rubbed off, so that's how you know it's old. This is from BH Cosmetics, which is not in drugstores, but they do sell it in Ulta. And it's one of those brands that is very less expensive, but it's very good. Like, a lot of influencers use BH. So I'm just going to go in with this. This is like a finishing powder. I'm just gonna go in with this to kind of just like set my face and bring it all together. Y'all are probably like, dang, you setting your makeup a lot today. Listen, you can never set your makeup too much, people. If you want it to stay put, set it. So this video is already kind of long, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna kind of tap it because you don't really need a whole lot. I'm just gonna swirl this around. You always, anytime you put on any type of powder or anything, do it in circles. Like, don't do it in streaks, do it in circles. This is just to kind of bring it all together. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. If you watch SpongeBob, you know, you already know what that was a reference to. And I don't always use this type of powder, but I just thought, why not? That looks nice. See, now the makeup will look really, really matte. Last but not least, I promise y'all this is it. This is just going to be a setting powder. This is like a translucent one. And this will literally be just under my eyes and a little bit in my T-zone. I'm not gonna do my whole face with this one. And I promise y'all I'm done setting after. I just wanted to just show y'all a few things in case you wanted that extra coverage, honey. But this is by NYX Cosmetics. I've showed y'all plenty of NYX products before. You can get them at Ulta. I mean, obviously you can buy it online, but their stuff is like super cheap too. And I'm going to let this stuff set while I'm doing my eyeshadow, which will be the next step. Okay, guys and gals, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because you guys have seen me already do my eyebrows before. And another thing is, this video is already going to be kind of long, so I don't want to hold y'all all day. So now we are going to do eyeshadow. So today we're going to use, this is a drugstore product. This is the City Mini palette by Makeup Shayla. If you know her, she's a really big YouTuber. This is one of her first eyeshadow palettes. I've had this for like 2 or 3 years, not gonna lie. But it's literally, they still sell this at Walmart. They sell this at Ulta. Anywhere where they sell Maybelline, they still have this palette, like, and it's been out for a while. I had thought about getting another one, you know, just in case this one, I ever run out of it, because I'm going to be sad. But it's a cute little palette, and it has some really like nice, like glamorous colors here. I really like it. It's really simple. And again, this stuff is very inexpensive. First, we are going to go in with this shade. I don't think it has a name. Yeah, these they don't really name because it's, you don't really see that with drugstore brands, but I'm going to go in with this. It's kind of a dark color, dark rustic brown. So next I'm going to go in with this black. I'm just going to go slightly because black can be pretty heavy color when it comes to eyes. So just kind of be careful. I'm just going to put this slightly in the corner just to kind of deepen this up a little bit. See, I just barely dabbed my brush and it's already coming out like really dark. So that's good. This is for a drugstore product. These are really pigmented shadows. So that is great. All right, now look at us. We got a little smoky eye action going on. Next, I'm going to go in with this lovely little purple color here on our lid. I like. It's been a while since I've used this palette, so I kind of forgot what it looks like, and it's really, really nice. I'm just going to go in with that same little purple. I'll put some under my lid. I showed you guys this the last time. I really do like putting shadows under my lid when I have this type of look with a color that I really want to stand out. And lastly, I'm going to go in with this little gold just as like an inner corner highlight. Ooh. That immediately like made it pop. See? Told y'all, don't sleep on those drugstore brands. And I'll just go back and blend that in. Okay, so next we are going to do some lashes. Okay, so these are the lashes that we're going to be using. I know this is like low-key kind of ghetto, but I pulled them out of this box. I found these on Amazon and it didn't even say the name of the brand. I don't even know what these are called, but I found them on Amazon for like $4.99. So we just gonna see how those come out. Okay, so far I'm really liking this lash. This was from Amazon. I did not put on any eyeliner today, as you can see, because this lash is super dramatic, and also we already kind of have a smoky eye going on, so I just did not feel the need to do that. So I'm just going to readjust my lashes, and I really like it. And I'm going to do my other one off camera, and then lastly we will do our lip part. Okay, so wow. First of all, I did not realize how dramatic these lashes are, but honey, I mean, these is the type of lashes that I would probably wear like out to eat or out to the club with my girls. Even though I don't even go to the club here, but still, I'm just saying what y'all could do. Or a day, or I don't know, you might have to get some pictures taken with these lashes on, honey, like. Okay, so now that I'm done being dramatic, see, this is exactly why I didn't put on any eyeliner. I didn't even put on any mascara, and usually with my lashes I do, just to give them that extra va-va-voom, but honey, these don't need no va-va-voom. They're already va-va-voom on their own, so yeah. So lastly, we are going to do a little lippy, little lip action. And so I'm just going to lightly go in with this lippy pencil from ColourPop, and it's called K. So now I'm just going to go in with just a lip gloss because we already kind of have dramatic eyes, but this lip gloss is also ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip, and this is in the shade Fresco. And one of these days I'm going to do like some lipstick, but I'm just in a lip gloss type of mood today. And let me go and fix this because okay guys, this is the finished product. I mean, what do you guys think? I like it. It's still kind of a dramatic look, and we used products that were all under $10. I think that's pretty good. So let me guys know in the comments if you did like this and if you want more of these types of looks. I'm going to let you guys go now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Love y'all.